so much for coming in. I apologize
Hi,
about
fine day.
yesterday profusely. So, before we start, Mr. Frank, let me just fill you in as what we were talking about yesterday. So, obviously, a lot of people coming out of the seller's market, during the seller's market, a lot of people got rid of the inspections and appraisals. They didn't think it was necessary because it was just too much competition. I obviously do not agree with that. I think when you purchase your home, you need to have every single checkbox, make sure everything is working properly. And that is why we bring you, the specialists, to make sure that the buyers are happy and they don't end up with buyer's remorse, end up with a lemon at the end, which a lot of I've seen on the news throughout the country. That's what's happened throughout the country. So thank you so much for doing take two. I appreciate you coming in. So Frank and I met when I used to work at Keller Williams Southwest many moons ago. Yeah, so it was a while back. It was about 5 years ago. Hi, Kanisha. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, it's been a while. If you're watching this live, do hashtag live, please. So, Frank, what's your perspective when people say, well, what's your opinion? I don't need an inspection. It's a brand new house. Why do I need an inspection? Everything is new. What's your take on it?
For the new homes. Let me introduce myself a little bit. Starting, my name is Frank Irfan. I'm a professional engineer and home inspector from last 10 years. And Carla and we are, I think, working around more than 5 years together. So I know you. And now coming on the point about the new home inspection, we will definitely and highly recommend the new home inspection as well. Why is it important? Because I always tell the people, I try to educate the agents so that you guys can educate the buyers. Like, why is it important to have inspection for new home? Because the builder have contractors, and builders has a sales agents, and they have only the crew. So they care of their contractors, and they are worried about their crew. The crew. So they are not worried about you, whatever you are getting. So nobody on your side when the new home they were buying the house. So you need somebody, the buyers need somebody on their side to tell the exact picture of the house, new house. Like we found all the time, we found problems in new homes. Like we found a foundation problem, we found a grading problem, AC not working, roof shingles are not properly installed, appliances are not, especially kitchen drawers, cabinets. We check every single thing, even the cosmetics too. Especially, I want to say here, like for new homes, we check the cosmetics as well. So definitely, we always find something, and this is the best time before the buyer builder does the closing. That's the best time. Whatever you ask them, they have to fix it before closing, and they will do it very fast. So I will always highly recommend to have an inspection for the
You
new build home.
bring very valid points, and then a lot of people are under the impression that it's too much, it's too costly to do an inspection, when in fact it's too costly to not do one because you end up with
That's
issues down the road that are going to be detrimental to the structure of your home. So obviously an inspection is not goes deeper than just oh chip paint here, chip whatever. It's behind the walls. I really you guys did an inspection of a brand new home for me this past weekend, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I was amazed
right.
of the tools and technology that's they use nowadays. I call them my Superman X-ray vision goggles. You guys literally can see through walls, and you use drones, and it's just I'm in awe of the technology and that you guys use to bring more value. And as a matter of fact, it's not costly. It's not what people think. Can you give us an idea as to how you guys price these out and what to expect?
Okay, yeah, the price thing is that try to educate your buyers that if you're buying a house is now almost 400, $500,000, $500,000 home, 400 to $500 is not a big thing when you are buying a peace of mind. So you know what you're buying it. Something you're buying it without knowing is like you can have any surprises. If you want to avoid surprises for your peace of mind, $500 is not a big thing. And also, even new homes or old homes, we can find something which is more than $500, like even a brand new home, if I do it, we can find the problem which comes after when you move in. Could be 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000. You never know, right? So this $500 are saving your headaches. Why you buy insurance? For your peace of mind. So that same thing. You have to buy one time. You're buying. You know what you're buying. You are paying $500 for the house. Why not 500,000 for the house? Just the $400 to $500 for the inspection gives you peace of mind. Find the problems in also a negotiation too. It helps you to reduce the price, and it tells you what you're buying. Like when you buy the house, when you go walking with the agent, you walk, you see, you love, you fall in love with the house. Yeah, cosmetics are beautiful, design plan is amazing, but you don't know what is going behind the walls. You don't know how the AC working. You don't know what the condition of the roof. So if you want to avoid all surprises and want to do negotiate on the price as well, so this is the best time to call the 10 days option period. That's why you have it, so you can make a final mind to what exactly you're buying. Should I buy it or should I not buy it? So we are the one, when we do inspection, after 2 hour inspection, we want to encourage the buyers to come, and we want to educate them or tell them, this is your buying, this is my founding, this is what my findings are. There is no house fail and pass, but all the houses have some problem which can be fixed. So you should know what you're buying. That's the main thing. Wow, you're buying a surprise, or you want to buy something which gives you peace of mind. $400-500 is nothing, and it's always coming back. And I will recommend, don't go for cheap inspectors. You should have somebody with experience and knowledge and extensive inspections they have
You
done in
bring
the
a
past.
lot of value to what we do, so I appreciate that. I see Kanisha still joining us. Kanisha, do you have any questions for our friend Frank? I think you remember Kanisha. She too used to be with Keller Williams. Um, she's a really dear friend of
Yes.
mine, and I love to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you guys have any questions for Frank, please do jot them down in the chat. Um, I've actually, since I started as a realtor full time, especially during the seller's market, I came right at the last switch, at the last shift of the market. And now we're going to another shift. And this shift we actually is preferable because it seems like it's balancing out. So we have more leeway in negotiating. You guys can take a little breather, because before, my option periods would be 2 days, 3 days, one day. So you
Wow.
guys
Yes. It
were
was.
pretty much spread thin all over the place. But at least now we're back to the normal 7 to 10 business days where we can actually really get to the core if there are any issues. Obviously, there's not one house that's perfect out there. So it's always good to have a very well educated, knowledgeable inspector out there that can help mediate the situation, because that's where I come in. I cannot get on the roof. Like I said yesterday, you will never catch me dead up on the roof. Never, ever in a million years. I am not a plumber. I am not an electrician. I don't do any of that. But what I can do, based on Frank's findings, if there are issues, we bring the experts on those fields. And that's where I come in. I come and negotiate. I negotiate in 3 different phases when I do my buyers, when I represent my buyers. And at which point, right now, we can actually negotiate repairs, concessions, things of that nature. So, Frank, I appreciate all the hard work that you do. I don't know how you guys do it in the summer with the heater and everything else. Hey, Christina, thank you for joining. So, Christina, let me introduce you to Frank Irfan. He is actually one of the most awesome inspectors here in the Houston area. So, Christina, do you have in your market where you're at? I'm sure inspections are everywhere. Do you have any questions for Frank on how we do things here in Texas? She says hello, by the way.
Oh, I don't. I can read this. Okay, let me see. Yeah, any question? We are more
I
than
don't
welcome
think we
to
have any
answer.
questions at this point. I really do appreciate your time. I'm very grateful that you decided to jump on today. I know yesterday was a huge fluke. You know, technology, it's not the best, my best friend, but we got through it. So if you're ever in need of an
Yeah.
inspector here in the Houston area, Frank is your guy. He's amazing. He does a lot for the community as well. He does a lot around the surrounding area. So, and I always partner with folks that service the community. So, thank you so much for everything. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Have a fantastic evening,
Thank you so
and we'll
much for.
see you at the next inspection, okay?
Thank you. Thanks for having me. And just want to say, we are a bilingual. We have 4 inspectors. My name is Frank Irfan. My phone number is 832-301-9943. You can reach me on the Facebook and anywhere.
Do you have
Thank you, Carla. Thanks
a
again
website
for
you can
having
give
me.
out as well? You want John?
Yeah, I said,
Okay.
let me www.tipshouston.com.
Okay. And you can actually put it in the comments as well so people can actually come back and look
Yeah,
at the video.
uh, you can find me on the Facebook. I'm mostly Facebook, Instagram. Just find me there and add me. I send promotion, my videos. I have tips there. So it tells you what to do in summer. Now summer is coming. I have some tips for summer as well. I had the tips for winter when the freezing is coming up. So always watch my videos. I have YouTube channel. I will share as well. So we have all the videos ready, and whenever the problems are coming or we have to give you checklist, precaution, safety for the maintenance of the house, they are coming. All the coming on my Facebook. So just add me to Facebook, and I will be your inspector and your favorite like helper
I
for the
have one
house as well.
question from Christina before you go. She says it's amazing that you're bilingual. She
Sure.
wants to know which languages do you speak for to help the community?
So I will say that not bilingual is a multilingual. Like I have 4 inspectors. One is Hispanic, and one is from Middle East, and 2 are from South Asian. So we have Asian languages: Indian, Pakistani, Punjabi, Urdu, Hindi, and Spanish as well. And the Middle East, somewhat he speaks Middle East like Arabic as well. So I have a multi languages. So it's, if you have like, yeah, last time you have in the Pakistani guy, and it was easy to explain him in my own language to make him satisfied. You know, he was very much scared. So I explained him, I satisfied him in my own language, so he was understanding the technical language terms in his own language. It was easy for him to understand and get a peace of mind. And hopefully you
Absolutely.
guys will close very
Thank you
soon.
again. Well, we're here to provide value to all of our clients. That's what we do as a realtor. That's what I do. I provide value and service to those. So, and helping, my goal is to help 25 families this year. So, if you know of anyone who needs some help, I'm here to assist. My number is 281-245-8564. And you have a great team on your side. So, I'm more than your realtor and your partner through this journey. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you,
Thank you.
Frank. Have a good one. Bye.